Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. In today's video I have the Frieda Miracle Drops hair mask. This is specific for damage repair and I feel like my hair could just do with a really intense mask, so I'm hoping that I get really great results from this today. This specifically has vitamin E oil in, which is fantastic for your hair and just really helps the health. I got this specific one from Superdrug. It was super affordable, and I'm trying to loop in a lot of affordable hair masks within my channel, as well as more expensive ones and ones like question if they're worth the hype, whether they're worth picking up. So if you have a specific hair mask, no matter the price range, let me know down below, because I have a list as long as my arm of products that I have to try out. But any suggestions I can add to that list, so definitely let me know. But with that all said and done, let's dive straight into the video. This says, with this damage repairing hair mask infused with vitamin E oil, begin to transform damaged, breakage prone hair with a stronger restored style. So if you don't know, these types of masks, as in generally speaking, are great if you have split ends or your hair snaps. And I also find that if you struggle with your hair not growing past a certain length, chances are you probably have split end trouble. So I would definitely recommend adding hair masks into your routine, whether it's this one or whether it's another one that I've reviewed, just to find the perfect consistency that helps to repair your hair. Because honestly, my hair used to be like here, never grew, always snapped off, was so thin, and now it's really long and the thickest it's ever been. And the biggest change I've made is hair masks in my routine. So really this step should never be overlooked, and the products that you get should really be considered, which is why I want to try different things from different price points. It's a step that I wouldn't ever skip and has just made the biggest difference. This says, use on days when your demanding hair needs a boost. After shampooing, squeeze out excess moisture, massage hair mask throughout wet hair, distributing evenly from roots to ends, leave on for up to 5 minutes or rinse thoroughly. So this is suggesting using it after shampoo but in place of conditioner, so I will do that today just so you can see how the product performs. Just in case you are new to my channel, I leave all hair masks on my hair for half an hour. It just gives each hair mask I try the same amount of time to do its magic and to perform in a way that's comparable. So if this is the first video of mine that you are watching, then that's what I always do. But these masks are normally made with convenience in mind, so if you do only have 5 minutes, you are going to get a result from this. But the longer you leave it on for, with almost every hair mask except from Olaplex, the better the results you get. So it's just worth considering if you can, for example, leave it on overnight, leave it on for a couple of hours, leave it on whilst you're doing a workout or going to the gym. It will benefit your hair so incredibly much, especially if you have damaged hair. It's something to think about. So with that said, I will show you more about the product once my hair is shampooed. So let me go and do that, because it's encouraging me to do that for best results. And my hair, honestly, I look like a bit of a unicorn today because it hasn't been washed in a while, and I have just literally thrown it up after I curled it, so you can probably see it's a bit of a mess. So with that said, let me go and shampoo my hair and I'll be right back to show you more about this. I used to love the Frieda Go Blonder range. I used to use it all the time when probably my hair was at its worst and I was just trying to get it as bright and as blonde as possible. So I used to love them. Looking back, were they the healthiest for my hair? Probably not. But I did used to enjoy the products when I had them. So this is a 25ml hair mask, which is basically just like a shot of hair mask, and it's so creamy. Like, it's quite aerated, which means it's got loads of like teeny tiny bubbles in it. It feels like a thick conditioner. Like, this is a conditioner when you get it out that's like, that's gonna be really nice and moisturizing. That's how I feel on the offset of this. Scent wise, there's a very like light scent, but very unoffensive, and you have to get really close. Like, just here I can't smell it, so if you're sensitive to scents, then perhaps this would be a good one for you. Let's feel what it's like in the hair. Definitely doesn't feel as moisturizing as other hair masks just on the offset, just because it's quite aerated. All of the air bubbles like tend to pop, and it just gets a little bit thinner when you work it in. It's just something to be mindful of. But otherwise, I'm gonna just apply all of this to my hair. I'll speed you up as I do so I'm not boring you half to death. It does feel quite silky. When you go like that, you can tell like how it feels in your hands. As you can see, it's thinned out quite a lot, but still it feels really nice. Okay, so that's all applied to my hair, so I'm going to let this sit for half an hour. I'll be back, show you how it's obviously sat, if it's dried out at all, and then I'll show you the results at the end of the video. But I'm really hoping that based on my old idea of what I liked on Frieda, I'm hoping this does work well, because I do remember any of their products working nicely, but then again I'm a bit more educated now, so it'll be really interesting to try like a nostalgic product and decide whether or not it's for me anymore. Okay, so I'm back after half an hour. My hair has just continued to drench my jumper over this last 30 minutes, so do excuse that, but otherwise I literally cannot tell this has been in my hair for that long. It looks exactly the same as when I first did it, which is a great indication at this point. So I'm now going to jump into the shower and I'll be back to show you the results and if the product has left my hair super conditioned and whether it matches what it promised on the packaging. Okay, so I'm back after using the Frieda mask. I have a couple of negatives. When I was brushing my hair with my Tangle Teaser, it was just not that easy to brush through. Like, I've done it a couple of times now. It just kept getting like really stuck, like it didn't detangle my hair very well, which is obviously a core reason to use hair masks, especially if you have like tangle prone hair. So something I thought I'd mention, and I think because of that my hair just looks a little frizzier than normal. Some hair masks I use make my hair look so straight and sleek and it's literally like that, whereas this is just a little bit more fluffy, and I think that's because I really had to work hard to brush it. So for that reason it's definitely not my favorite. In terms of an end perspective, like it's added a tremendous amount of shine, and now that it's all brushed through, like it looks really nice. But the process of getting it dry and brushing it was not really easy, and honestly that's what I use hair masks for, is to help with manageability, to make sure my hair looks super sleek and is really easy to brush through. But this was just a bit of an opposite one of that, so for me this isn't my favorite, but the results of course are nice. So definitely want to try, I guess, if you have fine hair, but I think if you have thicker hair, coarse hair, or hair that just generally tangles, I just wouldn't really recommend this one personally, because it was just such a nightmare trying to brush it through. Of course when you're doing that your hair is quite fragile and it just causes your hair to snap off, and it's not something I particularly like to see from my products. So for that reason I just wouldn't really recommend this. But if we move past that, otherwise I think my hair is looking quite nice. Like it's obviously looking super healthy, super shiny and like moisturized, but I think it looks better than it feels, I'll be honest, and obviously just that whole process is just really letting it down. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, or if you've tried it or had more success, because there's a factor of things that obviously I could change the next time, but I just don't think I would try it, especially the fact that this is damage repairing. I think the idea of having to just brush it out really badly because it kind of knotted my hair is doing the opposite of damage repair. So yeah, for me this is a bit of a fail, but I really enjoyed trying it because again it's just a brand that I used to use quite a lot. But let me know what you guys think, because now I'm looking at the camera like it looks nice, but the whole like behind the scenes getting it to this point was not easy. So I don't want to sugarcoat it. It'd be very easy for me to sit here and say look at the shine, it's incredible, but to get here was really difficult. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on the product. I hope you've enjoyed the video and it's been insightful. If so, smash that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe down below. I honestly cannot share my gratitude to everyone that has subscribed recently, so again thank you so much to everyone that has. It means so much to me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.